Hey everyone, welcome back. It's Melanie, your She Shed Scrapper. So today I am back with a one-page layout using the Print Shop collection from Vicki Boutin. I have decided I'm going to try to at least make one layout using all of the new collections I have recently bought this month for you guys, and couldn't wait to get my hands on the Print Shop collection. So I am doing a color scheme that is kind of not what I'm used to, I guess. I absolutely love the color of that purple paper. And then I am going to be using the teal paper from the collection. That is one of my favorites as well. And I kind of have gone through the ephemera already to pick out, I guess, the flowers that are in the same color scheme. So you can kind of see the ephemera scattered about the outside of my layout there. And so that is going to be kind of what I use. I am going to pretty much stick directly with the color scheme. I don't really add anything besides these two colors to the layout. And I just absolutely love the way that it looks. So you can see that I had to kind of measure what size the teal paper was going to be. But then I wanted to add white for kind of my main center layout, and so I wanted to gut that paper because I love it so much. I did not want to waste a single bit of it. So this is definitely a layered design here, with lots and lots of borders. So I had to kind of figure out what size white paper I wanted. So that was what I was doing with my T-square, measuring out kind of the square dimensions there. So I'm going to tape them all down. This is a layout that's just going to have one photo, and it is, I don't know, we took a selfie and it's kind of at a diagonal. And at first when I thought of doing the layout, I was just going to kind of have the photo up and down, but then decided to kind of play with the diagonal feel of the picture, I guess. And you'll see kind of what I mean when I lay it out for you. I'm just going to use a title that was part of the ephemera. And one thing that I love about the title, it looks like it has stitching on it. Like it looks like I stitched it when in fact it just is already printed on the ephemera piece. You can kind of see it in the bottom left over there, the good. And it's just a really fun title, I guess. I really like that. I actually think I've already bought a second ephemera pack from this collection because I used all of the flowers in this color scheme, and honestly it's like my favorite. So I have ordered a second ephemera pack already. All those Black Friday deals, you know, I couldn't help myself. All right, so here is the photo, and you can see at first I have it up and down, and then I wanted to journal on this layout, and so I was trying to figure out where I could put that tag, where, you know, I could journal on it, and thought about putting it at the top there. I decided against it, and then this is where I decided to tilt my photo and embellish around it with all of these gorgeous floral and greenery pieces. I am just loving this color scheme. It is just so fun and so pretty. You can see that it's a selfie and half my face is cut off, but this was actually my first meal at a restaurant after COVID. I honestly still have not gone to very many. I have branched out a little bit more so, but this was my first meal. You can see we're even outside. But what this photo kind of, I don't know. A photo can represent like the memory and bring it back so vivid, which I absolutely love. And so that is why I want to journal a little bit. We laughed so hard at this meal. I don't even remember what it was about, but I remember thinking, oh my gosh, we're going to get kicked out. Even though we're outside at this restaurant, we're going to get kicked out because we were laughing so hard and we were so loud. But that is kind of the memory I have from this day, in addition to it being you know, my first time out at a restaurant after COVID. It did take me a while to kind of be okay with it, and I'm still getting there here and there, but it is what it is. So you can see I just am layering a lot, popping up some of the floral pieces up on some foam tape to give the layout some dimension. Here is that amazing title. So I am using that. Thought about, again, using that tag, but just didn't like the way it looked. So I am going to actually journal on the bottom right of the layout there in that big white space. So don't worry, that space will be filled up. I want to talk about, obviously, the laughter that was had at this meal. I did go through my Scrap and Happy Studio flares to find ones that were kind of the like colors, and found quite a few. 2 different heart options, and then 1 solid color one that I used kind of as a base to add a puffy phrase here. So I'm going to tape that down, and then I have to pop half of this up on foam tape just because it does overlap that flare, and so I had to pop the other half that's off the flare up so it's kind of even. But really liked how I was able to use that puffy phrase there. And then I had cut a floral piece, maybe one of the big ones, and it was just a tiny bit that I cut off, but I was able to use it to the top there. You saw I kind of snuck it in, and it just added some more, I don't know, not dimension, but an extra little bit, and it's coming out from the photo, so you can't really tell that that is literally all that is there. So I went ahead and added another little purple phrase to the left cluster, and then just going through with these puffy hearts and dots and adding the hearts and the gold dots around the layout to finish off the layout. I will have a link down below for this collection. I am absolutely in love with it and can't wait to create more layouts using this collection and all the other colors of the collection. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and we will see you next time. Bye guys.